We're not afraid of dreaming big. We're not afraid to bring the fight. Wanted the best of both worlds, and it starts here tonight. When all the stars they collide, now the future looks bright. We want the best of both worlds, and it starts here tonight. Best of both.
It originally was Charlotte Flair and Natalya. However, they earned that opportunity last week. We could be looking very soon at Becky 2 belts again.
Absolutely right about that.
Everyone, and hope you get better soon, and we'll see you back here.
I'll see you soon, Dio, but right now.
In Manchester.
Oh, yeah.
Little 15-year-old kid. And time of my career, because the pack of challengers is getting longer. And well, to that I say, because it's not lost on me that while I've been crisscrossing the world, because of Shayna Baszler or Bailey or. So I'm never gonna stop running my mouth. I'm never gonna stop slapping your head. Because the only thing that I really fear in life is not being the ahead of Survivor Series by beating the Kabuki Warrior in Manchester.
The 10-time women's champion, Charlotte Flair. Kabuki Warriors actually hold a victory over Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, if you remember.
Passing, I think that'll make it maybe a little bit easier on him tonight.
Well, we've mentioned Asuka and kind of, remember, it was Becky Lynch also who took care of Kairi Sane just 2 weeks ago here on Raw. Associated one-time manager Payne.
Yeah, it was like, you know, fight the hand that feeds you. I still can't figure that out to this day. I don't know what they were thinking.
Did they on NXT to continue to reign supreme in the women's tag team division?
The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship!
What a team.
And their opponents. They are the Jade and Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors!
There we go. Everyone is coming for the champion. So, you know, King, I'll ask you this about Becky Lynch. Is she the one?
From her own mouth earlier, she said that challenges are getting hungrier. Little showboating.
Early on at Asuka counters. Ooh! Also focusing, as we mentioned, on Survivor Series. Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler, Bailey.
You got to like the confidence, or like the confidence of Asuka here. You know, she
champion in the midsection, and now first tag of the matchup. In comes Kairi Sane.
This Kairi Sane, she gets a kick out of somebody, and they were always smiling.
That smile on the face of Sane. Fear King not being the greatest.
She's done just about everything that you can think of.
Sir, on the line, and you mentioned doing everything in the WWE, King. She's got quite the accolades.
Bring it on.
Tag.
Let me try my hand at this.
Queen!
Oh, no, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm supposed to say, woo! Oh! There you go. Oh, look at there.
Flair would love to have gold back around her waist as Flair now hoisted up Sane. And, oh, man.
Charlotte Flair caught off guard. Oh, for a moment, but that's what I'm saying. We're looking at two of the greatest women in this whole division being partners. Because I think that both Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Oh! Wait a minute.
Found the best athlete, men, woman on Raw. WWE.
Well, without a doubt.
A quick kick to get right back on top, but
just as talented as Charlotte Flair is.
Asuka and Kairi Sane and Charlotte Flair.
Watch out.
Trying to get right.
Nice shot. Charlotte Flair.
Whoa, wait a minute.
What?
Shane here on Raw. We got a tag team title match, King.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good.
Flair has arrived. As Flair from behind. Title's on the line. And Asuka just got her right shoulder.
And, at least to her credit, she didn't just come and interfere like so many of the NXT Super
SmackDown Women's Champion, that being Bayley, as Charlotte Flair, another clothesline, dropping Asuka. Lines drawn as we move closer to Survivor Series.
Oh, man.
Asuka, no stranger to Charlotte Flair either, with Charlotte Flair.
She's got a partner over there. Tag out would be a wise idea right now.
He's looking at, oh, it's Kairi Sane. And Kairi Sane on the outside. Putting the boots down.
They're still I'm a little bit concerned. Is Shayna Baszler right here.
Everyone should be concerned, and what a kick. And now the combination offense by the women's tag team champion.
Lackadaisical cover there. And
that again, Shayna Baszler really has not taken her eyes off of Becky Lynch. Cool and collected though, King. Becky Lynch, as she's focusing on this match, you haven't really seen her take her eyes.
Nothing.
Winning the tag team titles at Hell in a Cell. Right in the center of the ring. Asuka's legal, float over into the cover. Titles on the line, and again, Asuka could be looking for a submission.
Oh, no.
Could be looking for the octopus stretch center of the ring. Asuka.
Oh, no, she's got it.
Center of the ring.
Charlotte's in big trouble. Trying to get your corner and tag.
You see so much punishment in this matchup.
There's only so much a body can stand.
And Asuka, forearm by Charlotte Flair, and now Flair's down for a moment, but Asuka transitions into the arm bar. The left arm now being cranked down. Look at Flair.
Able to fight this off much longer.
Charlotte Flair's got to continue to fight. Charlotte Flair's got to dig down deep now. Title's on the line. It's Kairi Sane. And Sane wisely dragging Asuka to the corner. Reaches over, makes
one in there at all times.
WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. The Kabuki Warriors. And back to the midsection goes Kairi Sane. It's King.
Look at Becky. Get over here.
WWE Universe. Becky Lynch, she's reaching out for Charlotte Flair.
Come on.
The tag, can it be made? Becky Lynch. And now there goes Lynch. Uppercut and a kick. Combination. Well, she said she's got eyes in the back of her head with a bullseye on her back, and now taking care of both. And following it up. Asuka now able to counter for a moment. What a kick.
Man. Did she get in the ring? She didn't get in the ring, did she?
Wait, look. Again by the NXT Women's Champion. But back in the ring. Asuka from behind.
I can't because I didn't exactly see what happened. I was concentrating on Bayley down here. But I think
not the first time Asuka's beat Becky Lynch from behind is Bayley. And Bayley now has hit the hands of the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
So all I do is I do whatever I want. I understand that, and that's where I feel.
You're messing up the funk sway up there. Everybody knows.
Hey, whoa, don't you guys? To challenge you two besties to a 3-on-2 match, which I think is fair. Am I right, guys? I think that. Besides, you got your hands full, Mr. RKO. Hit it out. Two amigos. Wait. Hold on. You look mad. Do you guys? Mad. You guys want a piece of the OC? No. Fine. You can't too sweet, anybody. Right there it is.
They're not gonna have to look all that far. What do you say, boy? Best tag team in the world.
That's right about that.
Versus. I'm no way.
Oh, man. Randy Orton and Ricochet. That's a...
You see the eyes of Drew McIntyre.
One mean, bad individual.
And he's making his way to the Bailey, standing tall ahead of the triple threat women's match between all three champions by the OC, the best tag team in the world. Gallows and Anderson, the United States champion. 8 letters in sports entertainment be felt tonight. That's still to come, but right now, Sin Cara's three superstars' weaknesses. He looks to exploit them. Oh, whenever he gets an opportunity.
Bill, he just tries to brutalize his opponent.
Oh, King, what impresses you the most about Drew and his play at Drew McIntyre? McIntyre with a right hand. Just rocking Sin Cara. Trying to quicken the pace of this matchup.
Come on, baby. Look out.
Sin Cara flying through the air. And Sin Cara now quickly getting Drew McIntyre back into the ring. What a victory this would be for Sin.
I can imagine, or I can guarantee you this is not the way this match was going to go.
McIntyre turning up the aggression, and look at McIntyre go. And into the cover, hooks the inside leg, and Sin Cara got the shoulder up at 1.
His speed, his agility, but oh, now he's grounded by Drew McIntyre. He's in a big trouble.
Flair and what has brought him here tonight to take on Sin Cara.
And you just watch this guy when
McIntyre never one to hold his words as McIntyre looking for another. Goes up, goes around, and again McIntyre to the outside. King, this has to be the strategy of Sin Cara. Sin Cara, bam! Oh. Match.
And you saw the force with which that power bomb was delivered.
The crosshairs.
Oh, no.
There's a Claymore kick. Good night, McIntyre. Bomb certainly changed the complexion of this matchup. Take a look at it again. Just look at the impound. Really a turning point in the matchup. And well, then this, bam!
That was it right there.
How are you doing? Hi, boo-boo. Hey, it's gonna be a good day.
King, I don't know what or who Rowan was talking to.
To the ball, we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. What's up?
R-Truth trying to become a 22 title next.
I can't wait for this one.
Watch me, bring them alive.
Stage every Tuesday, 11 o'clock Eastern on FS1. It's hosted by Renee Young.
In literal tears.
Getting hated is a gift.
So we...
And as we mentioned, don't miss WWE Backstage tomorrow night on FS1. Bear Singh, as you can see, is the 24/7 champion. Title can be defended anywhere. And
would agree to this championship match here tonight. And R-Truth was more than happy to oblige. His imaginary friends wouldn't even play with him.
King. Championship to be defended here on Monday Night Raw from Manchester.
Have you seen
R-Truth not confused here tonight, King. Look at R-Truth. I can only imagine the party here in Manchester. And wisely
win this match and retain the 24/7 championship. They do that in the...
Hit by Truth.
And it looks like R-Truth may have a plan as well. Nice.
Oh, big hip toss. And R-Truth being crowned tonight.
Here's the cover, but...
And there's there's Samir Wisely.
Wait, you didn't win? What's he thinking?
Singh brothers heading for higher ground. I mean, King. Plan might not have worked for
a match or a race.
Oh, is this cat and mouse?
Are you kidding me?
R-Truth giving chase. I mean, King.
I'm not going in now. I think we lost him. Shut the door. Truth, help us. Truth, help us.
Vision by R-Truth, but was it smart of Triple H to relight the fire? The takeover when we return to Monday Night Raw. Well, here comes Seth Rollins, the architect, and King Lee's pull for the NXT Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Bailey retains her title. That is the NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler. I saw this advertisement come up. Raw versus SmackDown versus they were looking for a fight.
Bianca Belair. You know, it's interesting. I'm kind of looking for a fight. Daniel Bryan's taking it to him right now. How much more can Adam Cole take? Adam Cole has beaten Daniel Bryan.
Alone.
This is our fight.
The Undisputed Era. There comes.
Just remember one thing.
Clear. He said it face to face to Seth Rollins. You're either with us or you're week from Sunday, and of course, streaming live on the WWE Network.
Manchester, bring that, please. And then the King of Kings, Triple H, he comes on down here. What's next for Seth Rollins? He says, maybe I go into the NXT title, but by the end of the night, Triple H light a fire in Seth Rollins. Oh, this is Monday Night Rollins. Started this fight, they did, but at Survivor Series, me and my gang. But Survivor Series still a few weeks away. I want to talk to you about what's going down in Manchester. See, Groom's got the guts. I'm not leaving this ring until I get the fight. Who's it gonna be?
United Kingdom's best?
King, who's going to handle? Here come three of the best that NXT UK has to offer.
It's an imposing group, to say the least.
Here we are. Imperium. And we are here to restore the thing on with your dirty feet is sacred to us.
Oh, is that so? Well, Walter, look, I know who you are. I saw. Well, look, I appreciate the fact that you came down here and challenged me man to man. Challenge. Now get your ass down here so I can burn it.
Kingdom's best. The WWE United Kingdom champion Walter is going to go one-on. WWE Survivor Series is presented by Career Builder Flash Cena. King, we are set. How about this match? Taking on Seth Rollins.
Man, this Walter, look at the size of this guy.
Well, in New York.
He's a big guy. His shadow casts the shadow.
Restore order.
So you know this guy? I mean,
I have covered a lot of Imperium's matches. Knee to the midsection, followed by a kick. Rollins here trying to pick up the pace and a nice slip.
He considers himself the best wrestler in the world. Look out, look out.
Seth Rollins also said, oh, NXT started this fight. SmackDown's gotten into it. Well, right now, Seth Rollins is focused.
Man, oh, man.
Now, Seth Rollins talked about what Imperium did this past Friday night on SmackDown. Oh, the sport into their image as Walter right down into the midsection, off the elbow into the... Triple H relit a fire under Seth Rollins 1 week ago, and what I think that spells danger for is the...
Unusual way, awesome way to open up Raw here with this kind of action.
Oh, what a... And that's a lot of weight sitting down to the smaller of the back of Seth Rollins.
Oh, you're not kidding. I mean, that could just...
Rollins has absorbed in the last few months, even dating all the way back to SummerSlam, what he went through a crown jewel.
Absorbed the kick.
Right to the back of Seth Rollins. And, well, King, you've never seen Walter before.
I don't know if I was Seth Rollins. If I didn't know what was in the back, if I'd have called out just...
Body of Seth Rollins. And there's that deterrent. Fabian Eichner. And again, Walter just measuring Rollins. And Rollins trying to turn things around. Walter. Rollins connects. And this is another kick. And now it's Rollins, Kingdom champion. No, come on! Here comes the cavalry. Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, Street Profits. Still in favor of Imperium. And Imperium.
I don't even think the Street Profits got a blow in there, but... Oh, wait! Are you kidding me? And now the Imperium has taken a powder.
A battle lines again drawn. Team Raw. Back on Monday Night Raw, this 8-man tag team match. And again, it's Imperium on the outside. That's Marcel Bartel. Putting Seth Rollins right into the
Street Profits. Look out. Watch out. Oh, my goodness.
And King, can you just feel? And Walter now into the cover, hook of the leg, and Rollins has to kick out at 2 for Monday Night Raw, trying to take over the show in the WWE.
Well, the TUK, they're everywhere, and they want to take. It looks like they want to. You got to realize now, Seth Rollins has been in.
Reaching out again, Alexander Wolf. I mean, this group Imperium is a tag right to the midsection.
Marcel Bartel.
Marcel Bartel, a second-generation takeover continues here on Raw. The problem is Seth Rollins never going to back down. We heard from Seth. He's going to take the fight on the front lines, and he's stepping up again tonight.
Well, he's going to have to come down here to help you out. Get to him if you can.
Take a look at this, King. First the spine. Back to live action. Another near fall for Eichner, who tries again, second time not the charm. Days as WWE United Kingdom's champion. And this is what the longest male champion in WWE.
Come on, Seth.
Trying to stand, trying to break the hold. But King, I don't think Rollins knows where he's at.
No, but Walter does. He's keep.
And now everything breaking down. Street Profits getting into the ring.
Just in the nick of time. That would have been it for
cheap shot
Seth
from
Rollins.
Walter. Superplex from Rollins.
I'm surprised the ring survived that.
But first, how about this?
Oh, my gosh.
That drop kick, and then Walter KO. Kevin Owens been on the outside, patient. It's Owen lighting up Imperium.
Wait a minute. He's going up.
For Kevin Owens, is it enough at all? Walter breaking up the count. What's Montez Ford thinking?
I don't know. Wait. Are you kidding me?
Gets caught with a stop by Seth Rollins.
They can do it.
Rollins into the count.
Here are your winners, the team of the Street Profits, Kevin Owens and Seth.
Not good for NXT UK. That's not good for SmackDown, but man, it's good for us.
You're right about that.
I mean, King, this is a showcase, the stunner, bam, of what Raw. I can't wait to get to Chicago in 2 weeks. I can't wait for Survivors. Well, what an 8-man tag. Gallows and Anderson, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, the OC, up against Roberto Trio. It's hosted by Renee Young, Booker T, and the entire gang.
This is your one-stop
Finishing move ever. The people's elbow.
Canada's universal health care is
Talking about NXT, talking about Undisputed Era, talking about Survivor.
I love this young guy. Cedric Alexander.
11 donations of $1, $5, and $10 at checkout.
That's awesome.
At 215 pounds,
Angelina Vega.
There you go. I'm even more impressed with
Matchup last week with a victory over Sin Cara and Carolina.
everybody decided to prove to be the same in that match last week.
And she certainly has been See Andrade and Zelina Vega getting ready here to go one-on-one.
Credit for these victories.
I saw Cedric Alexander looking over at Andrade. He's also got it's getting drafted over to Raw for Andrade. Andrade has been impressive. What a form, and to the delight of Zelina Vega. To wear gold here on Monday Night Raw.
Well, I'm a believer myself now. Look out.
Some tough battles here on Monday night, and Alexander got caught. Drop kick by...
Thanks to his opponents.
Look at Andrade right on top. Beaten down here, and is now focused on continuing here on looking on. Now Alexander trying to create a little bit of space. Quickly. Oh! Another reversal by Alexander. Oh!
Kind of just say...
And now Alexander charged and then taking on Andrade. What a win. Andrade knocked all the way to the floor.
Here comes Cedric Alexander.
Oh.
No, he did not. Man, that was close.
Andrade just got that right.
Turn on the face of Zelina Vega right now. She's a little worried.
That flatliner almost... You heard center of the ring. And again, into the cover goes Andrade and Zelina Vega.
I'm going to give her a little bit of credit there, but Got to make a name for himself, and he's doing it. And so is Zelina.
Andrade Way, and Alexander is able to string together several impressive moves.
And momentary distraction, just a grab of the foot there by Zelina paid off. Good for you.
What have I talked to you about? Secrets. Secret of a man not so well kept. And the sins they speak in prophecies. I know.
We've worn the uniform to protect our inalienable rights. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. Happy Veterans Day.
Today, in America, we celebrate the boldness of your convictions. We will never forget. It was you who stepped forward. Perryville to Pearl Harbor. And daughters. Fathers. To these brave men and women, remember. And we say, thank you.
But King, take a look here. This doesn't look very good. Are the
I understand that Lana once told Ruth right.
Lana, you see the look on Lana's face. I mean, King. So, but have you ever had to? I mean, you stood in the middle of Lana and Rusev.
I'm out here to confess my sins.
Oh my.
Is that you guys the truth? You know, and sometimes, like, the truth is truly all that I have for something I'm not. So the truth is I cheated on Rusev.
Well,
you know, I feel like you all are judging me right now, and I don't appreciate it. Because, and I'm not going to be really, really petty. So, 7 weeks ago, I had...
TMI.
And you know how I know it was 7 weeks and that I had sex with Bobby Lashley?
Okay.
He used to blow my mind each and every single day. So, you know, the monogamous with only Bobby Lashley, because I believe in monogamy. All these memes about me, making fun of me. I mean, have you ever fallen in front of the world? Have been through last week.
Man.
Not any of you. You can never understand. I'm fine. My legs are really, really fine. A perfectly healthy woman that is 9 weeks.
What? Wait a minute.
A little bit stupid. No offense taken. Weeks ago, I had sex with Bobby Lashley, but I'm 9 weeks pregnant. So that Bulgarian son of a bitch! And just my boobs are getting bigger, my stomach's getting fatter, and I
can't believe the news. Unreal. I only can imagine what's going through the mind of man.
You don't want any part of Lana anymore. And now this news. Shanny Daddy's awful.
Don't forget about the tank. Don't forget about WrestleMania. Don't forget any of that. We heard it before. Understand this whole thing. First...
Whoa, you're calling me a liar? I mean, I'm clearly feeling it.
Oh, you're a liar. Don't go there yet. Don't do this. I'd never said you.
And you're saying I'm lying? Are you freaking kidding me?
I am just trying.
Oh. Help somebody.
The help you were looking for is that is Bobby Lashley. And Lashley,
come on.
Yeah, oh! Well, we wonder what Lana being pregnant and all.
Man,
And, the strength of the Almighty One.
I mean, she's pregnant, but then she's jumping up on. There's a physicality jumping up on. How low can you go to say that you're pregnant if you're not? I'm speechless.
I believe I was pregnant.
You mean you're not pregnant?
What? King, this shit. Your heart goes out to Rusev, but
cigarette smoke contains.
Making his way to the ring.
The following contest, 15 pounds, Eric Rowan.
Tonight,
Connor Durson.
that doesn't look like a very good looking confident. Bad.
Is that his luggage?
Uh-oh. What is that? I don't know, King. Please.
Okay.
I don't want to be near this thing. I don't know what it is.
Man, look at the size difference in these.
Better with you. Don't you know who I am? Stand.
Oh, look out.
Oh! Just dispatching of his opponent, Rowan now. So quick. And right now, Eric Rowan focusing on what Rowan's doing. Rowan with an emphatic statement here this week on Raw.
Rowan!
Oh, that didn't take long.
Here on Monday nights.
Man,
look at the impact. I don't know what was in that cage, so I'm a little rattled because it's Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews. The NXT takeover continues.
The two boys from the hometown of Cardiff, high-fiving stars. We were destined to shine, we were born great. We have to follow. It's our time.
One thing, destruction. Will the dominance of Eric and Ivar continue as we get closer and closer to the ultimate battle in brand supremacy? Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews, all about high fives, and stay live on the WWE Network every Thursday at 3 o'clock East.
No, King, you Googled Flash Gordon. Oh, not bad.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 590 pounds, they are the...
Here are the Viking Raiders, the Raw Tag Team Champions, who King will take on the NXT Tag Team Champions, that being the Undisputed Era, and as with events that I can remember. I can't wait. 2 weeks, Survivor Series streaming off.
Flash Gordon or Morgan?
Flash Morgan, King. And
Right, man.
What do you think about Flash Morgan Webster?
Well, aware of these NXT UK guys.
Oh, the takeover continuing right now.
Look at this.
As Mark Andrews coming back in. There's the strength, however.
Whoa.
Was made. Flash Morgan Webster's legal. All the way to the top. Oh!
That could have done some serious damage to the knees and calves there.
Early on in this matchup.
Yeah, these ran two at once.
Eric with both superstars. Oh, nasty landing. This is Monday Night Raw, and we have the Viking Raiders, King.
And there's something else.
Mark Andrews looking around. Another tag was
Watch
made.
out.
Eric is now series.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome.
Viking Raiders are our team. Effect, King.
They're like the shrimp that they're like the tempura shrimp that I had for dinner. Lightly.
For a moment, but that ends with a Viking experience. Go. The Viking Raiders standing tall.
I'll be a
Bam! What power on display. First by Eric, then by our. What a statement victory for Monday Night Raw.
Come on, Survivor Series.
Orton and his partners, Ricochet and Humberto Carrillo. But can this unlikely trio overcome the
chance that you get? You're going to try to RKO me out of nowhere just like you did before?
Listen, the last thing.
I can't wait for the six-man main event coming up, but we got to remember, Dio Madden not here with. But really, Brock Lesnar's issues really began with Rey Mysterio when Cain Velasquez arrived on the.
How could that possibly be after my... Oh, come on! Come on! Rey Mysterio! And Rey Mysterio taking... Ladies and gentlemen, we have a real superstar, and he can't be served up on SmackDown. And he's going hunting for Rey Mysterio.
What's most important to you? The WWE champion.
Oh, this is the one I can't wait to see. Rey Mysterio.
Champion Becky Lynch in a triple threat match will take on SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley and NXT Women's.
The Raw Tag Team Champions, the Viking Raiders versus the SmackDown Tag Team.
American Champion Roderick Strong. That match may steal the entire show at Survivor Series.
Raw versus Team SmackDown versus Team NXT.
But how about the five-man game? Because Team Raw is going to have Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Ricochet, Randy Orton, and Drew. Randy Orton, who's making his way to the ring.
You're right about that. That RKO out of nowhere has become world famous.
About the announcement of the Raw men's team that we made earlier tonight as it relates of Randy Orton making his way to the ring as he gets ready for the OC who called out Randy Orton by not calling.
He's outstanding.
I cannot wait. Six-man and Randy Orton next.
This is what we've been waiting for.
After the bell with Corey Graves, special guest Roman Reigns and Finn Balor. It's available.
This is Ricochet. And now Ricochet's coming out here to be moment during this match.
Well, King, you take a look as you see Ricochet enter the ring, and well, they don't. Well, I, for one, am going to put my faith in the...
Really talented. He reminds me a lot of myself.
Come on, King. You never have gotten the face of Humberto Carrillo and Ricochet. And, well, this matchup was made, and the man who stepped up, Randy Orton.
I think I did have dimples like that in my baby.
And whether we like the OC or you respect the OC or not, I got to say, they stood up for...
I don't care if you're from Raw. I don't care if you're from SmackDown.
Send in a message to NXT. They went to NXT. Just like NXT tried to take over Raw. They tried to do it tonight. They did. Triple threat match that is going to be. But right now it's about six-man tag team action.
All business.
Certainly is. And the OC has stated time and time again. A standout here on Monday Night Raw. What a drop kick. And this is why Ricochet...
Superhero. Some of these I've watched a couple superhero movies on the plane on the way over here to the United.
Look at Randy Orton and...
But I understand you got to talk to Ricochet.
Whoa!
Spider-Man is not really...
This is legal. AJ Styles, the United States champion. Got to work together at Survivor Series as Carrillo now. No stranger to AJ Styles. Smiles. How impressed have you been with the in-ring ability of Humberto Carrillo?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love a match with Ricochet and Humberto being partners because it's,
Ricochet now trying to wear down AJ Styles, and Styles able to get a little dissension in the ranks. This six-man tag match is going to continue here on...
Do you feel it? I mean, like I said, you can cut the tension with a knife.
Randy Orton, who both will be part of Team Raw at Survivor Series, as Humberto Carrillo too.
I just think it's a matter of time. Look at Randy Orton, the way he's looking at Ricochet. And how
winning the World Cup in the largest WWE Tag Team Turmoil match in history.
And you know that Luke Gallows and Anderson, they have to live up to that time.
The phenomenal one taking on the Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura, taking on the...
I'm telling you, this This Survivor Series is just shaping up to be unbelievable.
They're right back on top of Carrillo. Carrillo lands on his feet, rolls through, made a tag.
Look exciting.
Ricochet now, speaking of exciting, the ball of energy, the human Highland.
Watch it.
Pump kick to Gallows, super kick to stop Ricochet upon impact. And there's Randy Orton.
One of them doesn't get you, the other one will.
By a spine buster, and you can see the effects of that Carl Anderson spine buster out through the mind of Randy Orton.
Are you kidding me? All he's thinking about is, I'm going to RKO somebody.
They have quite the history between each other as well. Battling for the United States Championship.
It's tag team in the world.
And Gallows, big soup.
Get him down on the ground and pound him.
Be helping Ricochet's case in this matchup. Here's at Ricochet. Ricochet has absorbed a lot of punishment, King, in this match.
Yeah, and Gallows, he jumps up in the air like that and comes down here with that huge leg of his.
Grounding, as you mentioned, and again.
Look at Randy. Really about brand supremacy, and they got to get along to Randy Orton. Randy Orton is the Viper.
Certainly one cannot argue with you. Gallows right to the face of the Ricochet. That standing Enziguri connected, and now Ricochet can make a tag.
He's got Gallows stacks fresh.
Ricochet reaching out, so close. Enziguri doesn't connect, but the second Styles. And the phenomenal one being taken down. Boom, another kick. Standing moonsault into the cover. Styles kicks out.
I think he's got more than that, don't you?
He certainly does. He's been so close to putting Styles. And we said the Viper was ready to strike. Then comes Orton. Boom!
Boy. I just had a feeling, boom, that would move.
Looking for that RKO. Carl Anderson shut it down. Big move, Day.
And bodies are flying everywhere. Look at this.
And off that drop kick now.
Wait a minute. Who's he eyeing? Is he eyeing AJ or is he eyeing... Oh, look out, Ricochet. The Viper's right. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Oh, my goodness.
Here are your winners, the team of Ricochet, Randy.
What do you think now, King?
Well...
Remember that. But switched his sights and focused on AJ Styles. Then, but Randy Orton and Ricochet are part of Team Raw when it rolls into Chicago. It's Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. And on tonight, Raw is rolling.